5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your heads will adorn my trophy room! I'll collect you
4,
later.
3, 2, 1.
I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stay down!
4, 3,
Keep up, if you can! Barely enough left to collect.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Try to keep your identifiable parts intact.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I get paid double.
Beware.
Try to keep your identifiable parts. Seems my employer overestimated your threat. But who am I to question a payday?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think I'll keep a few of your parts as a trophy? I'll collect
4,
you later.
3, 2, 1.
Sweet dreams!
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll collect you later.
4, 3,
Keep up, if you can!
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Try to keep your identifiable parts intact.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4,
The
3.
more you fight, the higher the bounty. Easiest money I ever made.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think I'll keep a few of your parts as a trophy? Stay
4,
down!
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sweet dreams.
4, 3, 2,
You've got to be faster than that, mortals.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Don't need a complete corpse to collect the bounty. A few pieces will do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You're not gonna make it out of this alive! I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ha! Killed by the best. Easiest money I ever made.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your bones will be my biggest payday. Sweet
4,
dreams.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stay down!
4, 3,
You've got to be faster than that, mortals!
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Do we need a complete corpse to collect the bounty? A few pieces will do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Do we need a complete corpse to collect the bounty? A few pieces will do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4,
The more you fight, the higher the bounty. Sweet dreams.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sweet dreams. Barely enough left to collect.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep up, if you can. Barely enough left to collect. Seems my employer overestimated your threat. But who am I to question a payday?
5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think I'll keep a few of your parts as a trophy? Stay
4,
down!
3, 2, 1.
I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You've got to be faster than that, mortals!
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Don't need a complete corpse to collect the bounty. A few pieces will do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Don't need a complete corpse to collect the bounty. A few pieces will do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Easiest money I ever made.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your heads will adorn my trophy room! Stay down!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stay down!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time for a little carnage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't
Beware.
need a complete corpse to collect the bounty. A few pieces will do.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
4,
You're beginning to outlive your worth.
Four, three,
Stay
2,
down!
1.
Killed by the best. I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Barely enough left to collect. I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Killed by the best. Guess I should scrape up the pieces and collect my fee.
Hello and welcome to the Fat Boss Guide to Iminar on Mythic in Antorus, the Burning Throne.
Yes, this fight has no brand new abilities apart from some wins that you need to deal while crossing the bridge. Instead, the boss is going to be transitioning between phases every 20% rather than every 33%, meaning that you're going to have 5 platform phases and 4 bridge crossings. Each platform phase has a mix of abilities you saw on Heroic, and they act very much the same way. But with new combinations comes new strategies, so for the first half of this video, let's go over the platforms before we tackle the bridge crossings later.
So for phase 1, on the pool, the tanks will want to move the boss towards the middle of the room, while taunting off each other when their Shock Lance debuff drops. Melee want to stack on one side of the boss and move to the other each time Sleep Canister is applied to one of the melee DPS. When the melee group is 10 yards away, the debuff player should then call for a Dispel, and then move back onto the melee group so everyone is stacked up again. Ranged players do not need to do this, they can just remain spread at 10 yards at all time, so they can be instantly dispelled as soon as they are targeted by a sleep canister. Being spread also helps because you won't be hitting each other with empowered pulse grenades that are being applied during this phase. If you get an empowered pulse grenade, you want to make sure that you do not stand in the path people are going to take to get to the bridge when the boss does transition, because players that aren't affected by the debuff are going to be running across it first, and you standing in the way, you're just going to knock them around all over the place. So that's all it is for phase 1, be spread and call for dispels.
Now when you get into phase 2, you want to tank the boss over on one side of the room and have the entire raid stack up next to him. The only people that shouldn't stack up are players with the empowered pulse grenades from the previous phase. They should just chill at the side until their debuff drops. The reason that you are stacking is to keep the shrapnel blast as clumped up as possible. Each time a new set spawns, you just simply move as a group along the wall. Now during this phase, you'll have 2 people targeted by the charged blasts. These people need to move to either side of the raid, preferably moving towards their own ship so that the beam doesn't cut straight across the room. If you move to the side of the room that is further away from your ship, it's far more likely you'll hit players with it. So if the right ship targets you, move to the right, and if the left ship targets you, move to the left. Tanks will be dealing with Sever during this phase, just taunt off each other whenever it's good, and the off-tank shouldn't really need to soak the extra shrapnel blast mines in the room, as they should be neatly stacked up against the wall. However, if you do have the occasional one land outside of the raid, then you might want to quickly run over to it and soak it when it's safe to do so.
Moving into phase 3, this is probably one of the more tricky phases. Some guilds actually decide to bloodlust here, while other guilds will actually save it for phase 4. During your progression, you might want to try out both, just to see what's best for your DPS cooldown alignments. You'll want to drag the boss to the far side of the room and place him up against the wall. Ranged players should be spread across the room. You'll have sleep canisters, empowered pulse grenades, as well as shrapnel blasts. You'll need to react and adjust your movement when the shrapnel blasts come in, as people might move within 10 yards of you, which of course you want to avoid. The melee DPS want to be stacked directly behind the boss, right against the wall. Whenever a shrapnel blast spawns on the melee camp, the melee just move as a unit as the boss is dragged a little further away. When the sleep canister is applied to a melee DPS, they need to move very quickly out of the melee camp and just call for a dispel. However, if they're slow to react, it's unlikely that they're going to make the full 10 yards distance that's required to not apply the sleep to everyone else, so the melee camp might need to readjust before the debuff player is dispelled. Now, because melee need quite a lot of space to move into, the ranged DPS should really make sure they don't stand too close to the boss, otherwise potentially you're going to cut them off with shrapnel blasts. You could also create issues involving the sleep canister, so just keep your distance.
Moving into phase 4, so tanks, whilst you're taunting for Sever, you want to drag the boss to the clear side of the platform as soon as you enter the phase. The entire raid wants to stack up next to the boss at this point. There will be a few players with pulse grenades from the previous phase. They need to stand far away from the group until their debuff drops, at which point they can join everyone else. Now you have empowered shrapnel blasts, which you just need to move out of the little swirly circles, as well as charge blasts that you'll need to put on either side of the stacked raid group. But most importantly, you're going to have sleep canisters in this phase as well. Just like the way that melee do it in phase 3, you need to quickly move away from the stacked group if you're targeted by the canisters. The rest of the group should also move away from you so you can be safely dispelled. Now just make sure that the 2 sleep canister players do not run out in the same direction, otherwise one of them is going to be stunned for 8 seconds, which isn't ideal.
And the last phase, of course, is phase 4.
There will be a few players with pulse grenades from the previous phase. They need to stand far away from the group until their debuff drops, at which point they
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think I'll keep a few of your parts as a trophy? I'll collect
4,
you later.
3, 2, 1.
I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep up, if you can.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Don't need a complete corpse to collect the bounty. A few pieces will do. I get paid double if you scream.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got nowhere to run.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You've got no... You're beginning to outlive your worth. Seems my employer overestimated your threat. But who am I to question a payday?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. Today, we've got to talk about what's going to be a bit of a paradigm shift in how...
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think I'll keep a few of your parts as a trophy? Stay down!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sweet dreams!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep up, if you can!
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Try to keep your identifiable parts intact.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4,
I get paid
3,
double if you
2,
scream.
1.
Beware.
Do we need a complete corpse to collect the bounty? A few pieces will do.
4, 3, 2,
I get
1.
paid double if you scream.
Beware.
Yes, I should scrape up the pieces and collect my fee.
Aika nice IT seed.
Your bones will be my biggest payday. Fight! I'll collect
4,
you later.
3, 2, 1.